How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile. Let me get my microphone a little bit closer. Path of Exile, Archnemesis League. Last episode, what did we do last episode? We were just doing some maps. It looked pretty chill. We're working towards a lot of different things. We're working towards new Archnemesis stuff. 2 episodes ago, we bricked our gloves and switched over to our old grip gloves, which were pretty good. But it was at that point that I realized that we really do need an Asenath Gentle Touch. So I went out, I bought another one. Again, this thing cost me like 2.5 exalts. And hopefully this helps with our clear a little bit, because the temporal chains, it's just way too good. Plus the blind, you know, temporal chains makes us do more damage. It gives us more survivability. And the reason temp chains gives us more damage is because it slows them and also makes effects last longer. So our poisons actually last longer. And it also gives us more clear speed, right? Enemies kill near corpses affected by your curses explode, dealing 3% of their life as physical damage. So we were getting a lot out of that. And what is this? Dabbler's Ruby Flask. Someone wants to buy a flask? Dabbler's. Okay. That's an easy 10 chaos. I mean, I guess we can start this episode with a quick tip. If you, you know, in a way. Flasks actually make a good amount of money occasionally. And this is something you can consider if you have, I guess, extra tab space to sell stuff. Basically, I just have a bunch of high-level utility flasks, and it's not even that high level. This one's the one we just sold was the item level 74, right? The level isn't even that high, but I just occasionally go through my flasks, and I just hit them with like a bunch of orbs of alteration, just like that. And then this one, maybe we can even transmute, right? And then these utility flasks, in theory, let's augment them as well. Sometimes they just sell, because there was a change made a few leagues ago where you can have like item levels on your flasks now. So for example, you can see that there are different tiers. Like you can have tiers of mods on your flasks. So something like this would potentially sell for a lot, because it has tier 3 reduced charges used and tier 1 immunity to freeze. Something like I don't know if it would actually sell. This one has tier 1 and tier 2. So the higher tiers that you can potentially roll, more people would be willing to buy it. And the reason for that is some people just don't want to bother rolling their flasks. You know, if you're looking for a specific set of mods that are both high tier, it's sometimes kind of hard to find. So I basically priced this entire tab at 10 chaos, and occasionally I'll just go through, I'll re-roll all of the flasks, and then occasionally it sells for some money. I think so far I've made maybe 40 to 50 chaos with this method. It's not like guaranteed money and doesn't make money very quick, but it's definitely like a passive way to make money while you're playing the game. You know, you naturally end up picking up flasks and so on, so it's not that bad. Okay, let's take a look at our items real quick. You know, one of the lessons I learned from playing a while ago is that basically we need more gear. We don't do enough damage for higher tiered maps, so that is one of the concerns. I'm gonna need to look at maybe buying better base items and crafting those, maybe with essences, maybe with harvest. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna have to see. I think this wasn't the last map, but I found this thing, Writhing Invitation. I don't know where this came from. I would assume it came from last episode. I don't know how I picked it up. I saw it in my inventory. It says the infinite hunger awaits in a cosmic stomach where whole civilizations are digested but do not die. Open portals to seething chime by using this. I don't know what this is. So let's activate this Writhing Invitation and see what the heck we're dealing with. This looks like an Eater of Worlds zone, right? Defeat the infinite hunger. Yeah, this is actually a boss of some kind. I've never done this before. Oh god, he does a lot of damage. A lot of damage over time. What is this? Poison? No, it's not poison. Some kind of degen. Okay, we accidentally got ourselves into a boss fight. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let's see what kind of moves he does. Okay, so he has degen. He has this thing that looks kind of like he spits poison of some sort. Does it leave poison ground? What is that? He pukes. Do I need to run from it? Does this do damage? It does damage. It poisons me. Oh god. You have minus 400 in total armor per corrosive hunger. Okay, so we need to avoid this corrosive hunger, I guess. Oh god. How do I avoid it? Do I need to get to safety or what do I do? Nowhere is safe. Okay, I think I'm good now. I just sit on here for a bit. Dude, the stacks are huge. What's my defenses? Okay, at least I'm not taking damage anymore. But can I get out of this space? It just keeps stacking. Hello? Do I run? I think I'm supposed to get to... I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know what that mechanic was. We definitely need to change our ascendancy a little bit. Let's take reduced damage over time. You cannot be poisoned while there's at least 3 poison on you. Less duration of poisons. I think those pantheons are going to be very helpful. I don't have any remove poison flasks on me, unfortunately. Okay, it looks like I'm out of whatever this thing was. I have 66 stacks of corrosive hunger on me, though. That seems kind of bad. Okay. How do I remove, like, these stacks on me? I actually don't know how. Okay. Ow! I don't know these mechanics, man. I don't know what's going on. They don't seem intuitive at all. How do I remove these stacks? Okay. I mean, that's a pretty straightforward move. Obliterate. What does that do? Okay, that seems bad. There's a lot of damage over time underground, so I need to watch out for that. Ow, that hurt. That thing hurts a lot, so I don't want to get hit by it, obviously. Okay. Let's get in, do some damage. Digestion. Okay, that's the bad one. Okay, this is where he eats me, right? And I get stuck in no man's land. I don't know what to do now. What the heck? Dude, I don't know the boss mechanics. This is bad. Okay, definitely we're gonna need to read, like, what this boss does. Okay, he's like digesting me again, which is bad because I let too many of these corrosive stacks get on me. And, like, I didn't know what it did. So now he just hits so hard. Which is a bit of a problem, I think. He's really low, though. I think we can just get him with the less... Oh my god, the remaining damage that we have. Okay, we kind of slammed our body into this boss, admittedly. There's only 2 portals left, but he's almost dead. We just need to avoid that thing. Oh, no, 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 no.
Slaughter. Crush. Obliterate.
Oh, he's so low.
Death is meaningless.
Okay, we got him. Defeat the infinite hunger without being dragged under 2 or more times. So when he's digesting, I'm assuming I need to freaking run, but I don't know where I'm supposed to run to.
Echo into eternity.
Pursue the Eater of Worlds. Okay, we need to keep pursuing these guys. Dude, I beat him, I didn't even get any drops. What is this?
Just need a moment to...
Alright. I'm gonna Google that. What was the guy's name? What was that? Path of Exile Digestion? I forgot the boss's name. Boss. Reddit.com. Digestion. What was this guy's name? Defeat Atlas bosses? Infinite Hunger. Okay. Path of Exile Infinite Hunger fight. Path of Exile Infinite Hunger boss fight guide. You'll drop onto a small island in a river that has nasty sludge. Small monsters will constantly spawn and attack, all the while a debuff stacks up, reducing your armor and evasion. There's a portal back to the main arena hidden in the river, but if you wander around aimlessly, that debuff will stack to deadly levels, which is what happened to me, okay? That's what happened to me. Wait, there are flask skins now? This is a thing? That wasn't there before, right? Whoa. Okay. Thankfully, there's a trick to this. Look closely at the sludge river to see which direction it's flowing. Much of it is stagnant, but parts are always moving. No matter where you go in this area, the sludge flows towards the portal. Follow the flow from island to island, and you will be back in the fight in no time. You can move through the sludge, but it heavily slows your character. It is strongly recommended that you take Flame Dash into this fight. Any movement skill will help, but Flame Dash's instant teleportation will get you from one island to island faster, even on a non-caster. Okay, so basically, I didn't know how to get back onto... That's one of those fights where if you don't know how it works, you're just completely stuck. Okay, well, here's another guy who wants flasks. You know, we were talking about flasks all of the beginning of this episode, and all of a sudden, we got a bunch of people who are looking for flasks. That's 20 chaos worth of flasks that we just sold, you know? Did we just get 18 from him? Okay, okay. Isn't this the same one? Enduring Eternal Mana Flask of Thermodynamics. It seems Enduring Mana Flasks are really popular. Well... Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Eternal Mana Flasks. So I could roll this. Okay. So if I see any Eternal Mana Flasks in the future, we can definitely think about rolling those. In fact, I probably want one for myself. Oh Jesus, that was a waste. That was a complete waste of baubles. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so I want Enduring. See, the thing is, if you try to roll these yourself, like, it'll just take forever. It'll take so much currency. I'm just gonna go ahead and... It's 20%. We'll just keep rolling over it in the future. Eventually we'll hit Enduring. And then we're gonna go from there. Okay. So, that's good to know, right? Like, flasks actually sell for a good amount. We managed to get, like... Supposed to be 20 chaos, but we ended up getting 28 chaos just from 2 flasks. Which is kind of nuts. Flasks sell for a lot. I mean, that's a hot tip right there, right? Okay, our character, I mean, this is supposed to be like a boss killer? In the sense that it's not supposed to one-shot bosses, but it's like, it should be pretty survivable. it should be able to do most of the content. And unfortunately, I feel like we could have done that boss better if we actually knew the mechanics. So I'm not that disappointed. Maybe a little. Because I thought we wouldn't die that much. We used like 5 portals. But at the end of the day, it was okay, I think. This map is okay. We're going to corrupt it. Okay. So let's keep doing some more maps. Honestly, our character looks still pretty good, I would say. Let's do this. And last time we noticed that we couldn't do Elvis at all because we didn't have our Asenath's chant. Let's give it another try and see if we can do a little bit better. And if not, it means we don't have enough damage, and we definitely need to look into that a little bit more. One new secret tech that I added for our character is Purity of Elements. You can see I'm not actually using Purity of Elements right now. I have it on Life Tap Blessing, or Life Tap Divine Blessing. So before I had Life Tap Divine Blessing Malevolence. So whenever I need the aura, I can hit this button and I get Malevolence for 13 seconds, and it only costs around 1400 life. And then I realized, hey, I can attach one more skill gem into this 4-link. So I attached Purity of Elements as well. And the reason I did that is I found I was dying a lot to burning damage. Shock was dealing a lot to me. Occasionally I would get frozen and I would have no flasks. So what I decided to do was I got Purity of Elements, and Purity of Elements lasts for 13.5 seconds still, and it makes us immune to all elemental ailments, and it only costs 1400 life. So basically, if I find myself like fighting a big boss that does a lot of elemental damage, or I'm frozen, or burning is about to kill me, I can pop Purity of Elements. It costs 1400 life, but then I become immune to burning for 14 seconds, and I can hopefully take down a boss or something like that. And for like normal fights, I can just use Malevolence, which just gives me more damage. 19% increased skill effect duration, 20% increased more damage, or 20% more damage over time. It's a pretty good skill, I would say. So let's go with this. Let's pop the strongbox. But yeah, like this thing like freezes when activated. If I have Purity of Elements activated, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Typically, I would say Purity Elements is very useful against Archnemesis because some of them freeze you a lot. So that's probably what I'm gonna use it for. Now, one of the things that I have ready at my disposal now is I have a temporal bubble, I think. So that's Hexer, Arcane Echoist. No, Hexer, Arcane. Okay, so temporal bubble. Do I not have it ready? Juggernaut, Hexer, Hexer, Arcane Buffer. Okay, yeah, Juggernaut, Hexer, Arcane Buffer. So we're gonna use these 3 recipes, and we're gonna make ourselves a temporal bubble, and we're gonna use that in the later stages to make some to do like a big Archnemesis, probably in this episode. So let's go ahead with that. I think we can start with Hexer, since that gives us 2 essences. Okay. Oh, like not just 2 essences. We got 5 essences there. That's crazy. What just happened here? Defeat the map boss to receive an invitation. Ooh, we're about to do another boss, it looks like. Okay. Oh, I don't know what I clicked. It doesn't say. I clicked the altar, but I don't know what I clicked. It just popped out of nowhere. Okay, I hope it was good. Ow. But you can kind of tell with SNS Chant, we have pretty good clear, like against big packs. Normally, I do have some trouble against them. I'm kind of curious how we do against Alvas, because last time we couldn't clear it at all. Hopefully this time around we're gonna have better luck. Let's take a look. Sure, we can level 3 that one. Okay. Yeah, clear speed is so much better, especially with Plague Bearer. Against rares, we still don't have enough damage. But against like these things, we can clear the packs a lot faster. Can I finish a temple though? I'm actually not sure. Oh, I can open up that one. I got 9 seconds, dude. I actually have some time. Yeah, dude, I opened it up. Okay, nice. I mean, it'd be nice if we can have a little bit more damage. You know, I can't clear the entire temple, but overall, that was pretty good. SNS Chant really does. You can tell just with those gloves, with that temple, like that's the difference maker, right? Like last time around, I was not able to clear those temples at all. Ow! Holy crap, that hurt. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Is this the map boss? It's not. No. Still gotta clear this side. Okay, there's another Alva. Let's do that real quick. So this one is
Ready to revisit the past?
magic monsters,
The more
sure.
you kill, it's time.
Okay, I just need to remember I don't need to like fully kill them before leaving. That's one thing that I don't remember to do with this character. Like I make sure I see their HP turn to 0, but we're playing a poison build, which means we can deal some damage over time, walk away, and then, you know, we keep going. That can probably speed up our clear speed a little bit.
Just need a moment
Okay.
to catch my breath.
Like that should be enough to kill him. Okay. What else? Maybe here? Alright. That's mostly cleared, I would say. That was pretty good. Definitely the gloves help so much with the clear. Okay, let's go with Arcane Buffer. Maybe more essences. I like essences. Alright. And one thing that I did that kind of feels a little weird right now, and maybe I shouldn't. I dropped Onslaught, and I put in Unbound Ailments, but I'm thinking what we do is we keep Onslaught because the attack speed just feels way too good. It feels too good to drop. Like Onslaught gives you like so much. You move faster, you attack faster, it just feels smoother. I actually can't really I can't play without Onslaught right now. So until I can figure out like a way to get a little bit more attack speed, I think I have to slot in Onslaught. I do end up having less damage this way. So I guess if I'm fighting bosses, I have to put Onslaught back on. Or sorry, I have to put Void Manipulation back on. But for now, and let's see how it deals with Archnemesis. I actually don't know. But like with Onslaught, like the attack speed just feels so much better. And I guess the damage is fine. Okay, let's do the side zone. So yeah, I think, you know, for the next week or so, if we think about the goals that I have, you know, one is sure we want to chase some challenges, but really I just want to get to the end, fight bosses, you know, like get to the logical conclusion of the story, which I would assume is to like complete our Atlas 100%, see all of the bosses, fight Maven, you know, get all of our Void Stones. I haven't even unlocked a single Void Stone yet, right? So if we can do all of that, that would be really nice. And then after that, we can probably look at, you know, obviously we need to get better gear. The gear right now we have is probably only good enough for like, I would argue like early red maps. But I think once you get to T15, T16, it's not going to feel that smooth. Let me get some water real quick. So definitely we need to look into getting better gear, and that's going to be more expensive. So probably, you know, for next while, we're going to need to focus on farming a little bit more. And aside from that, definitely bossing. I think that's where a lot of our money is going to come from. And then after that, we can look into like doing challenges and all that, right? Like currently our challenges is sitting at 11 out of 40. I would like to get more challenges this league. You know, that's probably one of the goals, since there's a lot of good stuff you can get. So we're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see there. Okay, do we have any like Stormweaver, Frostweaver, Malediction? How many maledictions? Oh, I have so many maledictions. Okay, let's use one of these. Ow, this guy hurts. How are there so many status effects on me? I'm like bleeding. I'm slowed. I'm maimed. I'm cursed. What is with this guy? Ow. Now I can't leech. Okay, we got him. There's like so much stuff that I still have to do for this character, which is crazy. We've been playing for a while now, right? But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, okay, like sure you can go for things like chasing challenges, you know, like there's still a lot to do in terms of reaching the end game, but like there are some basic things that I haven't reached yet that, not to say that I should be, but like, why am I thinking about all this other stuff when I need to reach, like, for example, I need to get my Uber Lab. I still haven't gotten my Uber Lab yet. I only used 6 out of 8 Ascendancy points, and like Ascendancy, like points are huge in terms of like how much benefits you get out of your character. Those 2 points are gonna be like probably like 20 to 30% more damage for us, and I don't have it. So like instead of thinking about like all the bosses and all this endgame stuff that I need to do, I guess our number one focus right now actually is to just get our Uber Lab, you know? I think for Uber Lab, we're going to be picking up Mistwalker, so more elusive effect. I could also be getting Ambush and Assassinate, which is more crit multi against enemies that are on full life, more damage with hits and ailments that are on low life. I don't know, maybe Mistwalker. Mistwalker seems better. And at this point, like, definitely I'm still getting carried by... Let's go sell some stuff. I'm still getting carried by Plague Bear. Plague Bear is carrying me pretty hard, I would say. It just does way too much damage. You can't ignore that. Okay, here's another mana flask. I guess we can keep that around. We got a lot of just like random dinky little pieces. Maps, like currency pieces. Like, what is all this? Blueprints, essences. Look at that. Okay. And then, maybe we can throw an essence on you. Is that worth anything? We've got T1 intelligence. Maybe not. We can see if it sells. I'll keep this for crafting in the future. Alright. This is a pretty big map. This is pretty involved. There's like a lot of stuff going on. Here, got another map there. What tier? 11? Nice. You know, we're getting more red maps. I was thinking of putting more points into our Atlas tree for getting more maps, but so far the maps haven't been that much of a problem. Like, they've been dropping at a pretty decent rate, I would say. I think if we were rushing a little bit harder and trying to get further into red maps, I would appreciate those nodes more. But since I'm just taking my time trying to complete all the bonuses, it doesn't really feel like I'm map starved, which is good. So I don't think I should put any more points into map drops. Instead, we focus on like bossing and more of the end game stuff. You know, like early on when they first released the map passive tree, a lot of people were saying like, yeah, early, the first few days of the league, you probably want to put points into being able to drop more maps. Just because we don't know what map drop rates are like, it's possible that you have like basically no map pool, and that's still possible in terms of like red maps, because my red map pool is probably pretty low. But that's just a consequence of me not really playing that many red maps. This is probably like the second or third red map that I've run so far. I have a lot of yellow maps. I have a lot of low tiered maps, mostly because when I do play on my phone and stuff, I play low tier maps because these higher tier ones would get me killed. So I don't really blame the tree. I don't really blame the drop rates. I don't know what the drop rates are actually like. Are they good? Are they bad? They seem okay. They seem okay enough that I don't need to put extra points into it. Like all of these connecting nodes where I'm getting from point A to point B on the Atlas passive tree, a lot of those connecting nodes are like 1% increased quantity in map drops, or, you know, increased chance of connecting maps being dropped. Like, what's this? 2% a chance for an additional connected map to drop from map bosses. Like, that seems to be enough for me. Increased quantity of items found in areas. You know? That seems to add up enough to the point where I'm like, you know, I actually don't think I need more per se, right? You know, because you can invest in things like over here. Shaping the skies. 3% chance on completing areas to gain a free use of a special map crafting option. Or maps and areas dropped in areas have 15% chance to be one tier higher. You know, if you're really trying to rush to tier 16 maps, that might be something to consider. But it doesn't seem to be a problem for me when I'm going like this slow, you know? Okay, kind of feels like if I have Onslaught, it actually feels better in Alva temples too. I don't know, is it just me? This feels pretty good. Okay, what do I need to open up? Oh, can I even make it? Oh, I won't make it! Oh, Jesus Christ. No. I was trying to open up this. Damn it, I couldn't find the thing. I was just doing it too casually. I was taking my sweet ass time. Okay. If I had picked up that Stone of Passage a little bit earlier, I think I could have gotten it open, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna keep going this way. Polaric Invitation. I'm guessing that's one of the other bosses, right? That'd be safe. That's, you know, that's a safe guess. So we're gonna be doing 2 bosses in one episode, which is pretty pog. It just happened to line up that way. I hope we don't run into the same issues. And you might be asking Emnix, why don't you just look up the fight ahead of time? Then you'll know, you know, how to do it. But I feel like the first time around, if you're gonna do it, you might as well go in blind. It's probably more fun. And after doing the fight, you can be like, okay, like how does it actually work, right? But the first time around, I kind of want to go in blind just to experience it for myself. So let's do that right now.
Just need a moment.
Polaric Invitation. This is what, Searing Exarch? So we're gonna be fighting the Black Star. Isn't that like a Marvel boss as well? Isn't there one called the Black Star? Or was that just, am I getting it confused with something else?
Maven, the challenge begins.
Okay.
Your champion
I would
will fall.
assume, holy crap, my screen zoomed in. Okay, the Black Star, he resists elemental damage.
Simulacrum. Deep space.
What is Simulacrum? Oh, there's 2 of them. The heck?
Starflare. Deep space.
Annihilating Light, what is this debuff? You're taking more cold damage, less fire damage, and have additional chance to be
Astral
frozen.
Avalanche.
Oh, okay, so depending on the side that I'm on, this is interesting. I can take like a different kind of debuff. Ow, this Astral Avalanche hurts.
Replica. Solar Stone. Deep space.
This is a cool fight.
Astral Avalanche.
Okay, so I just want to like hover between these 2 zones, and basically I'll never get debuffed, right? And then this Astral Avalanche, I guess you just dodge it. I don't know.
Starflare.
I understand. I understand now.
Solar Storm.
Can I hide behind this thing? I can. We're figuring out this fight. This one is a lot more intuitive.
Simulacrum.
The other one was
Deep
not.
space. Astral Avalanche.
Okay, Astral Avalanche. Can I hide behind here? Sort of.
Deep space. Solar Storm.
Okay, I can still hit them with Spectral Helix, which is kind of funny when I'm hiding behind the pillar.
Astral Avalanche.
Okay, so Astral Avalanche, I'm gonna hide behind this pillar right here. You can destroy my pillars? Oh, they thought of everything.
Solar Storm.
Okay, let's reduce our debuff a little bit. Okay, I can't hide behind the pillar anymore. Ow. Ow.
Starflare. Deep space.
Okay, like, we need to do some damage to this guy.
Astral Avalanche.
Okay, we're gonna hide behind this one. Nope, we're gonna hide behind this one. Okay.
Solar Storm.
Okay, time to dish out the damage. You can't hit me, you can't hit me, you can't hit me. I'm just running around you.
Simulacrum. Deep space.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Astral Avalanche.
It's that Astral Avalanche again. Oh my god, the pillars. It seems like the Astral Avalanche doesn't hit as much on this side, so you just run to the opposite side. Yo, this fight is so much more intuitive. Is it just me?
Space. Solar Storm.
Like, this one, I get it.
Dark side. Fade.
Oh, we did it!
Shining
That was easy. That was a lot easier. You know? Alright, we got the challenge too, which, what do we get? We got the Archnemesis Ice character effect.
Webs span between countless stars, both blazing and black. A shroud.
That was a cool fight. I liked it. So we're gonna keep pursuing these guys in higher tier maps. We got the Ice character effect. Let's take a look at it real quick. Where are my character effects? Archnemesis Ice character effect. It looks like this. What does it look like without it? Honestly, I don't see a difference. What am I missing? Huh? Is it my footprints? No, I have water elemental footprints. That's not it. Oh, I leave like a trail of ice behind me. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right. I mean, we can keep that. And then do I have like icy footprints? Expedition footprints? What are those? Okay, this looks pretty cool. All right, so we defeated the Black Star. We defeated Infinite Hunger. Those are our 2 bosses for today. That was cool. I wish they dropped better items. But overall, I enjoyed that fight. So we're probably gonna go ahead and do more maps going forward, but I do need to go out. So this was a quick episode. You know, we did some bosses real quick. We completed a challenge, I guess. We did 2 bosses, and we tested out, you know, our new Asenath's Gentle Touch. So we went back to the same power level as we were before, but we tested out Purity of Elements on Blessing, which seems to work okay in certain situations. If you're taking a lot of burning damage, if you're taking a lot of freezing damage, you know, this aura might help you out a lot. And also we discovered some new trading tech, some merchant tech, selling flasks. I always knew about it, but I thought I would bring it up to you guys, and you guys can try it out for yourself and see if that works out for you. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. My nose is a little stuffy, so I can't really go on for too long. So I don't know if you can tell. I'm not feeling great. I hope you enjoyed this episode anyways. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.